Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm filming WIP of the week this week. Now you would have seen this page because I did the background all on camera, and I think I felt in some of these trees as well. But it is Camilla Derico's Dragon Book. It's her newest book. It has bled through a little bit. I didn't show this in that video, but only at the top, tiny bit at the bottom. I'd be able to save that if I wanted to do that other page, but that's not one of my favourite pages, that's why I didn't mind. But I used the Inktense blocks for all of the background. All this is Inktense blocks, and all this is the Derwent drawing pencils that I'm going to be carry on using today to fill in the rest of this shell. Now I'm thinking I'm going to bring this blue colour up into this bit but blend it in with browns. I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. I did miss a little bit of the water down here, so I'll bring you in a little bit closer. I will just say the colours first, just in case that you're interested. It's just 3 colours, it's easy. Smoke blue, ink blue and ivory black. Just these 3 pencils to get this sort of effect. Just try and make it look like shiny. I'll probably add a little bit of either white gel pen or acrylic pen in certain areas. I don't know yet. I don't know. If my voice goes like from talking here to behind me, it's because I'm having a filming day. I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm having a filming day, so I'm currently filming and then editing, exporting and then uploading all at the same time. Because I don't know what my plan is for the rest of the week, so I'm taking advantage. So I filled that in. Yeah, I filled that in. Another thin layer. This is what I did last night. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of it. A filming day. We are Wednesday today. You'll probably see this. Is it Wednesday today? Yeah, it is Wednesday today. You'll probably see this Friday though. Probably Friday, because I've got this background that I want to go up tomorrow, and you've probably seen a colouring book flip through that will be up today. It'll be up very soon actually. But my husband was off work Monday, Tuesday. So Monday we went into Manchester. Not necessarily shopping, because it was his birthday over the weekend along with Father's Day. And he wanted to pick himself up with his birthday money at the new Manchester City football top. £70 they charge now for football tops. It's ridiculous. So he just nipped into JD, that one shop, and then I just nipped into the world's biggest Primark and picked up a couple of cheap summer dresses. And then I nipped into one of the art shops and bought a couple of open stocks of these pencils actually. I'm only missing one now. I was really organised. I wrote on a post-it note the evening before, I wrote on a post-it note the colours that I was missing, and then that morning when we set off I'd forgotten it. So I was guessing, so I got a double on one colour and missed one colour that I needed, which was annoying. Yeah, but that was nice. It was nice. We're gonna go again, not next week, the week after, but I'm gonna take my son, because there's loads and loads of shops there that I think he'll be interested in, like comic stores, stuff to do with gaming. There's actually an old-fashioned arcade there, so we'll probably get the train up. We'll have to get the taxi up to the train station into Manchester, and then the same coming back home as well. So yeah, that'll be a nice day out, just for me and him anyway. But yesterday morning we were meant to have an appointment at Liverpool Alderhay Hospital to see the physios at 8:30 in the morning to be assessed for Isabel. And then we had a separate appointment at 10 to 12, so we was literally going to be there all morning and all afternoon. That second appointment was to see the surgeon. But I probably had one of the worst nights imaginable on Monday night, sorry. So Isabel woke up around midnight-ish. Maybe it was about 12:15. And then that was it. That was her up, thinking that she was up for the day. And there's no way that you can explain to her, you know, you need to go back to sleep. It's 12 o'clock at night. It's not time to get up. Blah, blah, blah. I lost count how many times both me and Danny went into her. to sort of tell her off and say you need to go back to sleep. And then he started feeling unwell about 1:30. So then he's going to the toilet being sick. He thinks he had a tummy bug. So I think I came downstairs at about 2:30, give or take, and tried to sleep on the couch. I brought the monitor down with me so I could keep an eye on it and leave Danny in bed so he could get some rest with not feeling well. So yeah, he stopped in bed and then I was downstairs and she was awake until 5:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning. I had my alarm set at 6:30. So at 6:30, both me and Danny said to each other, he quickly came down. She was fast asleep in bed at this point, the little so-and-so. He said, we can't go to that appointment. I could barely speak because my voice was that croaky with the lack of sleep. And I started going to sleep at about 11, half 11 that night. So I'd literally had like that half an hour there and an hour from 5:30 till 6:30. So I'd basically not slept all that night, and there was no way that I was sitting in a hospital for hours and hours. And then she would have been terrible, even more so than usual at appointments, because of how tired she would have been. We would have taken her to the physios. She wouldn't have done the things that were needed, so she couldn't be assessed, and then it was a waste of time seeing the surgeon. So we cancelled it. We did. We had to cancel the appointment, so we're in for a good few months wait now for the next one. And all I can do is hope that we don't have another bad night the night before, because it was horrendous. They keep letting her sleep in school, and I keep saying to them, you know, she's not sleeping at home for me. If you're letting her have a sleep, just let her sleep for like half an hour maximum. Any more than that, it is really, really disrupting us at home. And if you've been sleep deprived, you know it's bad. It's awful. You can't function properly. You can't do the most bare minimum of things. I even found it hard just putting washing in the washing machine and remembering how on the functions and making sure that it was on the line and not burning tea. It was just, oh, Tuesday was awful. Yesterday was awful. So we didn't do much. Well, I didn't do much. I refused to go out the house. I refused to leave the house yesterday, but we went to bed decently early last night because I thought, if we're in for another bad night, we need to go to bed earlier. And lo and behold, guess what time she was up last night? 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock again she was up. But instead of us going in and out, we put her in this like thin sleep suit. Like, imagine what babies were, but it's for her age. We turned the monitor on mute and just attempted to go to sleep. I had to put rain noises on my phone because we did that because we know that she's safe in there. She can't get to any harm. All her bed is padded. She can't roll out. You know, the worst she could do is scratch herself, and I keep her nails really, really short for this reason. So God only knows what time she actually went to sleep. I think I woke up around about 3 o'clock and she was still awake then. So, and then I woke her up this morning at 7 o'clock for school, and she wasn't too bad. She wasn't too bad, but if she comes home today and then they put in her diary, oh well, Debbie, she's been to sleep for 2 hours, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. So we'll see you later on. So I thought I'm going to take the opportunity, while I don't feel too bad today, I'm sort of just catching up from the day before of no sleep. So I filmed a video this morning. I'm filming me WIP of the week now. I think I've just got these bits to do now and a couple underneath there. Yeah, and just no, I'm not really doing much else today, to be honest. I've caught up on all of my housework, and I do need to ring the movers actually. I do need to ring the movers to get them out to give us a quote for how much it's going to cost, because we got some news yesterday that it might be July, August that we're going to move. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping July. I'm hoping July. So yesterday I did actually start packing up my clothes. I've put some in suitcases, like clothes that I know that I'm not going to be wearing anytime in the next 3-4 months. We'll start packing them up. Some of my art supplies are at my mother-in-law's, but I can't pack any more of my like art supplies until I know like for definite what date it's going to be that we move, because I don't want it all in storage. I use it every day. Same as like your kitchen stuff. I can't pack that away because I use it literally every single day, several times a day. So I'm just hoping that it's not in the half term. Oh, it's going to be murder if it is half term. But we have decided that I think she's going to go to my mother-in-law's, but my son will have to spend the day there as well because she can't lift Isabel up. So Lewis will be there to do the heavy lifting while we get the move done. It's the last day of school today. They sent him in today to do revision for the exams tomorrow. Last exam tomorrow for him, and that's it. He's left school, so he needs to go into school tomorrow with an extra shirt for his mates to sign. And he went, actually Mum, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take a notebook in and get everyone to sign it. I said, you can't do that. I said, you need to take your shirt in. It's not like you're ever going to wear that shirt again. It's got the school's logo on it. I'm going to make this bit down here quite dark because it is underneath. But we did have a barbecue as well. Well, yesterday, all the days are just rolling into one. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Monday. Monday it was. Monday we had a barbecue because we was meant to be having one over the weekend, then the weather turned. So we had one on Monday, which was nice. But yeah, apart from that, excuse me. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I thought while I'm got the motivation now, I'll do this for a bit. It's 12:30 currently. I've had some dinner, so you shouldn't hear a rumbly tummy. And then I think I'm just going to watch a film this afternoon. I've done everything that I need to do, apart from ring this moving company up, so I can do that. Yeah, just wait for Isabel to get home. I just feel like I need to sleep for a week. Sleep for a week. Although I do want to do a little bit of diamond painting. I kitted up a Mandy Manzalo one. I was really excited when I was kitting it up, and I've only really sat down 2 or 3 times to actually work on it. I've not even done like one square yet, but I think because of being so tired, like when I'm sat there trying to concentrate doing the drills like that, I can feel my eyes going. But it's not too bad with the colouring because it is literally I'm picking different things up and not what's the word? Monotonously. What's the word? Like I'm not repetitive, doing it repetitively. Jesus Christ. I'm not doing the same motion over and over again. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I'm doing different things. I did want to do a little bit of watercolour paintings for make some boot marks today, but again, I don't. Maybe tonight, maybe this evening when I'm feeling. If I fall asleep watching this film, it might make me feel a little bit better. So yeah, maybe later. I don't know. I'm gonna sharpen this off camera because these are so incredibly loud, and I had trouble with the crag green, I think it's called, in this. It just kept crumbling every time I sharpened it. Oh, it's irritating the life out of me. Actually, I've got all of the broken pieces, and there was on the black as well, that I've kept to show you. They are really nice pencils. They're just really crumbly because they're that soft. You have to have a really light hand with them. So I really do hope that you managed to catch my, I don't know if that'll be my last video, probably the one before, this colouring book review. There's a couple of different ones actually. I did it as, printed a couple of them out and then showed them like on this camera, and then I did the other one as like screen recordings. I can't get the sound quite right. It sounds a bit like tinny. Not as good quality as this one, but it's a really good microphone, the Blue Yeti. I think I just need to mess with the settings on it to get it sounding perfect. So we've got one bit at the back and then that bit there. But it's really warm today, but it's really windy. Really windy. So you might hear the doors like chattering against each other. I was going to have the patio doors open so you could hear the birds chirping away, but next door's in the garden, and they've got a TV out there and all the dogs, so I thought better of it basically. They'll be thinking that I'm crazy sat here talking to myself, because they don't know that I do these videos obviously. So yeah, I thought better of it. You don't want to hear the TV as well in the background. I messed that one up with a little bit. Yeah, but it's really nice, them books. And they're on a really good offer as well. It was just weird that that artist had messaged me, because it was like, you're the first artist that I really coloured properly, apart from Hannah Carlson, in the Colouring Heaven issues, and I haven't actually got that book anymore. When I sold a load of my books, I think there was about 80. There was a lot anyway. That's one of them that I sold, and I'm kicking myself now. I should have kept hold of that, because it had loads of my old artwork. That's what I'm trying to say. So I was going to try and incorporate a little bit of browns. Let me just have a see. Got chocolate, no, that's ivory black. What's this? Mars orange. Yellow ochre. That's a nice brown colour as well. What's that one called? Veteran red. Veteran red. I can't read my English at the moment. And chocolate. I want to try and merge these colours together, sort of. So if I just put down the blue like there, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And like, I don't need that black anymore. So if I use some of this darker blue like I did with the other one, but don't press down as hard, maybe. And then incorporate some of the, what's this one, Mars orange. That might not be too bad. And then that red one, the one that I can't say. Add some of that. You'll no doubt probably see one of these pencils break on camera. What did I just say? See? I'm just collecting them at the side. They're just so prone to doing it, because they are so soft. It's even worse when they're breaking my pencil sharpener. It's very irritating. So what else do I need? Let's try that chocolate. Just a little bit. And then the lightest shade, that yellow ochre. So there should be a couple more colouring pages done this month to show you in the finished pages, because I was all about diamond painting last month, and I think this month it's more so like I've done bits of it and then I've done the colouring. I've done bits of it, then I've come back to the colouring. Whereas last month it was literally just all diamond painting. I have managed to finish this month, in saying that the Big Alice one, which I'll show you in the finished pages. And then I finished a little miniature hedgehog one. And like I said, I did kit up another one, but I won't show that as a WIP, because there's barely any of it done. There's barely any of it done. I'm not going to add the blue, I don't think. Yes, that blue can go back. And I'll just add that blue base to a few of these, and as we get further up I'll not use any of the blue. I think that's best. So which one did I want? That one. Yeah, I've got my mum actually coming round next weekend to pick up the butterfly or the moth one that I did. Finished that last month. She's going to get a frame for that one and keep that. So that needs to be passed to her. And then the only reason I've kept all of these finished ones is to show in the video, but once that video's done, they'll be going to my mother-in-law's for storage, to keep in storage, I think. Do this one. Just trying to get sorted slowly but surely. I was thinking about Rollo as well, what she's going to be like on the day of the move. And I think the best bet is, say touch wood, everything goes alright, and either Isabel's at my mother-in-law's or she's at school, like as soon as we get the keys, because it could be 9 o'clock in the morning, it could be 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It all depends on so many different things. But let's say best case scenario, we get them at like 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. So the first trip I will take all my, I know it sounds dead stupid this, but I want to like take my pencils with me, so that I know that they're not going on the moving van and they're getting knocked together. So like, I'll be taking my pencils, I'm taking Evie, I've got Evie in a little urn. Evie will be on my lap, and then I'll take Rolo, so I've got both of the dogs with me. Rolo will be in a crate, and then Rolo can be at the new house while I'm at the new house unpacking. And then my husband can come back to the old house and help the movers and tell them basically what they're doing and what to move, blah blah blah. And then once stuff's dropped off, I can still be at the new house emptying boxes. I think that's the best way of doing it. Because I don't know about you, moving is stressful, and I think if me and my husband will be together all day, there'll be arguments. It's bound to happen. It is bound to happen. So I think that's the way to do it. And I'll keep the dog with me. The new back garden in the new house is nice and enclosed, so she can't get out anywhere. So I can, you know, let her out. She can have a little bit of a pot around while I'm busy doing things. I've got actually coming today an external hard drive for my laptop, because when I'm doing longer videos, my laptop's just going no, won't let me do it all. So I need to get the external hard drive for when I'm exporting. I can put the new videos straight onto the hard drive. It got fitted with extra memory as well not long ago, and I've gone in and deleted so much stuff. I don't know what's going on. I've no idea. It's very, very, very irritating. Especially again when you get to right to the end and then it goes failure. When you've been sat there for 2.5 hours waiting for it to export, failure. So I'm hoping that this fixes the issue. I just got a small, I think it's 250 gigabyte, which that is small because you can get like 1 terabyte, 5 terabytes. So I just got that one because it was cheapest. I think it cost me like £21. Oh, my tattoo's healing nicely as well. There's just one little bit I might be able to show you. Just one little bit here. When it had the scab on, and I think I was taking my top off or something, and I had longer nails than this, and I caught it while it was still in the healing stages, and ever since then it's just been so I'm having to keep putting Sudocrem on and Pepanthen. But apart from that, the rest of it, if I just show you, it's more or less all healed now. So I'm going to give it a couple of more days, because I've not done my fake tan, I've not done my nails or anything. What did I use on that night? Intense blocks, it's going all over my hand. Yeah, I've not had a really good pamper session, because you can't put fake tan on or scented moisturisers when you've just had a tattoo. It was a week on Tuesday, a week yesterday. So a couple more days and then I'll be able to put my fake tan. I feel so much better when I've got that on. Because I put weight on, I always feel better when I've got a bit of a tan. I sometimes go a bit overboard and I look more orange than I do brown. But I've got all different foundation colours to match. But yeah, I bought a couple of lovely dresses from Primark. Just two. It was one of them was like a luminous pink colour, and it's quite tight fitting. But I thought it'd look really cool if I wore it with my high white socks, but roll the socks down, and then with my big chunky black boots, my flat black boots, they're like fake Doc Martens. They only cost me like, I think they were £20 something from Pretty Little Things, instead of like the nearly £180 for the Doc Martens, the one that I wanted. And then the other dress is more like a floaty mum dress, as I would say. It's not short, it like comes up to my knee. The other one goes past my knee actually, it's a little bit longer. But it's more like floaty, and it's a button down at the bust, and it's purple and it's got white flowers on it. It's just dead pretty. It's only £6. So I thought, even if it does me this summer, Oh, it should be alright. But I purposely went in there because I've been seeing on, was it Instagram or TikTok or something? There was this outfit that I went in there looking for, and it was like, the pants were 3/4 leggings, and it was a really nice material. It had lines down the material, like I don't know what it's called. And then like a little matching tank top. And that's what I purposely went in for, and I looked on 2 different floors and I couldn't find it. And then as we were walking out, Danny says, "Is that it over there, Debbie?" And I thought, oh god, I am not queuing up just for that one pair of pants and a top. No chance. So I walked out. I didn't end up getting it. But like I said, if I do end up going into Manchester with Lewis in a few weeks, I'll nip back there. If he lets me. I said, "Oh, dreaded Primark mum." Not Primark mum. Just nip it. You can't just nip in there, that shop though, it's that big. It's got so many floors. And I wanted to pick up, if you've seen before what I keep my nail colour 2s in, they do a copied version of them. It's like plastic instead of acrylic, like little drawers. I was going to get a set of them to put on the cabinet behind me, to put all my diamond painting stuff in, because literally I've got a drawer at the moment and I'm pulling the drawer out and there's just spur drills, wax, basically everything that you can think of, like stickers and masking tape. It's just chucked in that drawer. There's no organisation to it whatsoever. So I thought if I got a couple of drawers, just plastic ones, they'd do the trick. But in hindsight, I'm glad that I didn't get them, because it's just another thing to move. It's just another thing to move. I'm hoping that I'll be able to just put masking tape on this miniature Alex drawer thing that I've got at the side of me, and just keep everything in the drawers and just be lazy. And then my son's actually got my big set of Alex drawers in his bedroom. He's using that for his stuff. So I said I want that back when we've moved, and I'll buy him a new cabinet. Because I used to be, believe it or not, used to be years ago, really into collecting makeup. So it's always been sort of something to do with art, like artistic, because putting makeup on. And I used to like proper go crazy on the eyeshadow and try and follow tutorials on YouTube. So I used to collect all the palettes and different foundations and blushes and blah 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 blah. But yeah, once I had Isabel, I just didn't have the time for that. And I wouldn't want to sit here at 9-10 o'clock at night putting makeup on. What's the point? So that's why I started doing my art as well, I think, because it's another way of not expressing myself. Or is it expressing myself? I don't know. You know what I mean though. You know what I mean. So not looking too bad then, but I might go over just with a tad of the blue. Is it going to turn green? But you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. And then the leaves, the trees, I barely have to do anything to them now because they've already been based. And then this waterfall, just a bit of shading, and then Bob's your uncle, it'll be done. But I'm just looking at the camera now, and I am up to nearly 15 minutes on this, and I think I was up to 15 minutes on the other. I don't like my WIP of the weeks being longer than about half an hour to 45 minutes long. When I look at my analytics, you can see where the spike is and where people stop watching, so that's where I'm going to stop filming, because it takes me so long to edit and so long to export that I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste time and be able to record my next video. But I hope that you're enjoying your week. I would like to say I'm enjoying the nice weather, but I don't like warm weather. I really don't like warm weather. Give me rain. Give me rain and thunderstorms any day, just not wind, not bad wind. That terrifies me. But I will see you in my next video. Bye.